Welcome back to the series where I'm going to be analysing the films in the Beethoven film franchise. This time we're going to be looking at Beethoven II, which came out in 1993 and just 20 months after the first film. So the story follows the Newton family again as Beethoven, the dog, falls in love with another dog called Missy. So they end up having puppies together inside of Missy's owner's basement. And when the two kids from the Newtons family go to find Beethoven, they find all the puppies and they also encounter Regina, who's Missy's evil owner along the way. So they see the puppies and I think, oh well, Regina's just going to get rid of the puppies because she hates dogs, so let's just take the puppies with us. So the kids manage to sneak Beethoven and the puppies out of this basement, and Missy goes off with Regina, so the family gets separated basically. And Regina also finds out about the puppies, and she finds out that if she were to sell them, she would get a lot of money for them. So suddenly Regina's got this motive to get the puppies back. And the kids kind of have to tell the parents, well, this has happened with Beethoven and Missy, and they've had these puppies, and we've taken the puppies, and it becomes the Newtons' mission to reunite this family. George is also worked up with his air freshener business. Rice is going through the boy stage. It gets to the final act of the film, and they go to this holiday destination so that George can relax from his job and things. At this holiday destination, everyone is there, and when I say everyone, I mean everyone. Even Regina is there. It's like everyone gathers to this one place. I didn't quite get why they were all there, but anyway, they all go basically to this holiday destination. There's this really kind of nasty bit with this party that Rice goes to and leaves Beethoven outside, and Beethoven gets beer poured on him. And because he's chained to one of these poles which is holding up the house, when he runs away, he takes the pole with him and basically rips off the whole front of the house. But in doing so, he also saves Rice from non-consensual sex? I mean, it's a PG, but God, it's really weird. This guy that Rice likes locks the door when they come into his room, and he's like,
Rice, relax. This is gonna be an experience you're never gonna forget.
ugh. Ugh. So it kind of continues on, gets to a climax where they're all chasing the puppies and dogs and stuff, but you know, in the end they all reunite, a happy family. My only real complaints for the film as a whole, just some tiny bits where George finds out about these puppies. He says, yeah, we can keep them, but I'm not going to be responsible for them. Yet in the montage that follows, we see George struggling with all the puppies on his own, and I'm thinking, in this montage, where are the kids being responsible? So that was a bit weird. Another complaint that sort of continues from the first film is the unnatural dog body parts that they use. In the first film, they used eyes to make some facial expressions, and in this they used the paws, and that just doesn't look right. Also, near the end of the film, when Regina and her partner are chasing the puppies, and the partner falls down a hill, and his head gets stuck in a tree trunk, and obviously you can tell it looks like it's been sped up and stuff, but also that I just thought, you're death. Another thing to add is not just Rice and Beethoven falling in love. The younger boy tries out on this girl at first, and he just gets the harshest rejection ever.
So, can I buy you a Coke?
Aren't I a little tall for you?
Well, not for me.
I mean, aren't you a little short?
Well, height's just temporary. I mean, when you wake up in the morning, you're a little taller, right?
No.
But overall, I actually enjoyed this film more than the first. As a film, it just felt a bit more polished and quick, and I suppose the benefit of a sequel always is that you already know the characters from the previous film, so you don't need to spend time introducing them. The music is by Randy Edelman. I looked it up, and that's how you say it. And the soundtrack this time is much better. The main theme is constantly played throughout, which is good, and there's less sort of synthy instruments, which just makes it sound more professional to me, and makes it sound like the music hasn't been recorded on some plastic keyboard. On Rotten Tomatoes, it's even worse than Beethoven. The film gets 25% for all critics, and the tomatometer is not available for top critics. There was an audience score for 30% for this film, which was slightly lower than 35% for Beethoven, which was the audience score. Still, it's not brilliant. If this is the stage, it's not getting any higher. It's just going to get lower with every film, I think, so yeah. The film has a box office of $118.2 million against a $15 million budget, which is slightly less, but also kind of similar if you think about it in comparison to Beethoven. So thank you for watching this video, I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have seen Beethoven Second, please let me know in the comments below. I'll see you next time we'll be doing Beethoven's Third. Thank you for watching this video, goodbye.